Good morning, people. It's a beautiful Sunday. Today I go to the temple with my girlfriend, and maybe I show some video from there. I need to reach out to you people. Today I have a day off, but quite frankly, we have never been more close to a nuclear weapon war. Because now people start waking up, and the narratives of the people don't care for us have given us poisonful food for the last 30 years to get us sick, so we can go to the hospital and get treatment in the hospital. This is the cold truth about the rich people don't care anything for us. Everything of this will change, but they have one weapon more in the pocket. Because if they start a nuclear weapon, what they have planned long time to change the digital currency in America. So they have an excuse for do that. And then they can only make up money in the computer. And they will never be bankrupt. I don't think it will be so easy now, because so many people wake up. So I'm very scared for they starting a nuclear weapon war. When I enjoy my life here and I do everything I can to show you my happiness, and luckily for me see the world wake up. I wake up 2 years ago when I see the pandemic coming. But I understand you have work, you have pressure. If you don't take the vaccine, you will lose your work. Nicotine gum and nicotine plaster 2 times in a day, 1 week, you will be finished with all side effects from vaccine. So people are here. People wake up, and we stay together and we go to YouTube, because that can help us to stay united and stay together. We need to fight these people. We need to fight this, and I promise you, I posting something about brain activity and brain thinking and what we thinking happen. If we stay together for the world and pray for our grandchildren, children and our coming children, we have a good chance to lucky and turn this around. Because God wants us to see we are acting and do the right thing now, because he have seen the rich people misusing the power over a long time of a period. Thanks to the Gary Brecka and the intermittent fasting doctors posting so much free video for us to understand what's really going on. That helping us in a unique situation. We can turn this around. Even I asked Danny White personally if he can start pray. He don't need to believe it, but if he make, when he stay the ground mat or ice bath from heart, pray for his children and coming grandchildren, that it's not going to a nuclear weapon, and then we can take over the power. Mr. Urban was in Russia. When he come out from the meeting with Putin, he say Putin can move on from Ukraine tomorrow. So then I ask you, it's really Putin is the big problem here? Or is NATO the problem and Russia, America together to forcing a nuclear weapon on us? I'm very near to think that, because they do everything they can do. And Trump, he say he can stop the war in 24 hours. I see something here that will embrace the population in the world, and we can be safe of a nuclear weapon. But we need to pray, people. We need to pray deeply from the heart and believe it. Then we can succeed and live our life and eat our meat and have a good life. And you can be vegetarian if you want that also. But you cannot put so much muscle on yourself if you eat meat. If you eat meat, you can be 90 years old and you can put on muscle on your body. That is what I mean. So, people, maybe you see more video from me today. I will tell you one thing. I will be here the next 30 years and I will constantly share with you my enjoy in my life. And I again say I don't want to be a bodybuilder. I only want to have a lean, good-looking body with a six-pack. That is what I want. Because I have get a second chance from God. I have using steroid, growth hormone, too much. And now I can clean my liver, so I have a complete new body. And I feel not one day over 25 years old. Exact. The funny thing when I listen Danny White, I feel he's stealing again. I repeat myself so many times about this. Because the clarity and the passion he have for the intermittent fasting and fasting is exactly the same for me. And I take his advice from Gary Brecka, because he asked Gary Brecka if he fasting, how long he fasting, and Gary Brecka, 3 days is perfect. You don't need to do more. And I agree 100%. I agree, because when you eating, for example, I eating 4 days now, and then I fasting for 3 days. If I put on too much fat, the fat will easily go off. So this fat you can easily remove out. So you learn to control your bank with energy. So that is a perfect situation. So you don't have any old fat can go to cancer or something. That's a genius thing, people. Of course, if you are very overweight and you can do fasting for 10 days, that not harm you at all. That only give you good benefit. But you should exercise, because all scientifically things show very clearly, if you have muscle when you go into your older days, then you will live longer and have a very much more quality life. I cannot repeat myself enough about that. We stay together, people. We enjoy life. You are going and see and checking all the intermittent fasting doctor and use the time and listen to them. I want you to do that. And if you want to have some inspiration about training, movement and exercise, I will start show my yoga. I have some back problem, but I cannot call it back problem anymore because it hardly not infect me at all. So I will show you what I'm doing, and then you can look the exercise up in a YouTube channel, and you can see the movement right there. But I show what I do, and that helped me to move and have a good movement body in a very good way. So I starting a regime from Monday or today, because I will get in most possibly shape what I can do. And I'm very lucky. I'm speechless of what God have done with me, because I think when I have fat liver from maltodextrin that I have 5 years again to live. But now I know I can live to 90 because all my problem is gone. That is so amazing. When you cannot do shoulder press behind your neck because you cannot make the stand coming down to your neck. And now I can do all the movement I want. That is a good thing. You feel you are reborn. People don't have been in this position cannot understand it. But I can tell you, I'm a very, very lucky person. And I'm very much more sure when I see my Ronnie Coleman. That is a painful thing to see. He have no chance. He have to go all the way. Because he have people around him pay him money to get Mr. Olympia, giving him the medicine he need. But that he need to sacrifice his health. I think someone in the family is very thankful for that. But it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. There is many another bodybuilder also die, but also there are bodybuilder have handled it a little better and maybe have better genes. I don't say Ronnie Coleman have no good genes because he have maybe the best genes in the world because he also are black. So, but cheery up, people. Be nice with yourself. Treat yourself good and have a nice day. Goodbye, people.